Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Destiny of Stars. So in this video, I'll be talking about your moon placement in the sign of Gemini. Before I start, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon for notification. So in your birth chart, the moon decodes the deepest parts of yourself that mostly come out in private and emotionally charged scenarios. While your sun sign describes qualities you're learning to develop and become, your moon sign describes who you already are. It helps to explain why you are so different from other people who share your sun sign. Your moon sign will reveal the ways you prefer to be nurtured, the type of self care you like, and how you navigate the world of feelings. Before we begin, let's see the famous personalities with moon's placement in the sign of Gemini. There's Taylor Swift, Michael B. Jordan, Chadwick Boseman, Nagarjuna, Shan, Shreya Ghoshal, Jennifer Lawrence, Khloe Kardashian, Drake, Jennifer Garner, John Cena, Brooke Shields, Jonah Hill, Heath Ledger, Kaylee Cuoco, and Kurt Cobain. Gemini is an air sign, and in Vedic astrology, Gemini is also known as Mithun Rashi. Gemini is a sign of communication. In an astrological chart, it indicates areas where you are expressive and experimental in your efforts. The sign of Gemini possesses a charming, talkative, and a humorous nature. Born with the moon in Gemini, you are likely to be a curious individual with an active and a versatile mind. Natives with Gemini moon signs are ruled by Mercury, so they are born street smart and possess eccentric observational skills that amuse their close ones. Accordingly, you may find that you have an innate need to know as much as possible about the world around you and may have a talent for numbers, speech, or written word. Gemini is a mutable sign, implying the need for variety and change. You are likely to find that you are easily engaged in new things, seek stimulation, and become easily bored. You are likely to be very adaptable and love anything new. You may be an instinctive multitasker and may habitually involve yourself in many tasks at the same time. Your need for variety means you are better when doing several things at once, but need to avoid scattering your mental energies so that very little actually gets done. You need to communicate and be informed. You are in fact likely to be a natural communicator. You will feel comfortable when given the opportunity to share information and ideas. You may have been born with the gift of the gab and can talk to almost anyone about anything. Through connecting with others, you are able to build on what you have learned. Moving on from one situation to the next generates a sense of excitement that means you will always have something fresh to talk about. You may be a multitasker preferring multiple projects to keep you on the go. Your natural curiosity is likely to have been evident from an early age. You probably grew up forever asking why. The need to ask questions comes from a strong desire for discovery. For Gemini Moon, happiness is built on having a clear mental image of the world around you. You're fun, pleasant, friendly, and hence your associates and your friends love to hang out with you. You have a close social circle with whom you like to spend your free time and share your inner feelings. You are highly optimistic and make people around you to see the brighter side of life. You are clever, witty, chatty, and a brainstormer. You will not find trouble in coming up with a quick wit and a humorous monologue. You may have grown up as the class clown, comic, or a trickster. You instinctively know how to keep things light and fun. You can easily strike a long conversation with strangers and get a lot of information and knowledge from it. Your mind will run like a racing car to gather information, learn new techniques and things happening around you constantly. You will never have scarcity of new ideas and never a lull in the discussion. You're always on the move for bigger challenges. Along with your artistic sense and fondness for romance, you also know how to dress in style and you have a knack for fashion. You like to look good no matter the occasion. The Gemini moon can find it hard to relax, and even when winding down in the evening, you may find having many information going on at once, such as the TV and radio, all the while surfing on the internet. Many of fine writers, artists, and comedians since you're so tuned into the peculiarities of the social surroundings. With your moon in Gemini, your mom is extremely expressive and intelligent. You felt most connected to her through words and your stimulating conversations with her. Her behavior at times seemed unreliable to you, but you admired her on an intellectual level. Always moving, you probably felt like she was difficult to pin down as a child. Some negative traits of Gemini moon signs are that you seek constant mental stimulation and hence get easily bored. You tend to be flighty and possess scattered ideas and thoughts. There is too much going on in your life, hence you forget many major and minor things in events in life. You are energetic and quick to start new activities or projects, but your enthusiasm doesn't stay longer. Hence, you may be not able to finish all the undertaken activities and projects. You struggle with making decisions and hence are left out with little energy to finish up the undertaken things. You spend hours analyzing the pros and cons of the project and hop from one idea to another and to the next. You feel anxious and nervous when you have to take big decisions. It's hard for you to understand your own emotions and juggle with it. You hardly share your inner deep feelings with others, hence, your inner circle is small. You tend to show yourself differently and hide your real personality. When it comes to work, the Gemini moon sign was born to excel in today's world where speed and timing are the keys to unlock success. Most people can't match the ability to spot new patterns easily, collect valuable information, and complete tasks promptly. Moon in Gemini is not used to the spotlight, so if and when they get a job that requires the knowledge of the latest tech or involves leaving the workplace to talk with different people, they get shocked by all the attention and recognition they get. You are an excellent in communication, which is why you do remarkably well in a career path which requires you to communicate with people. That being said, as skilled as Moon in Gemini, the talents may be lost if the work is stuck or takes too much time. You are a jack of all trades but a master of none, so you can get a real edge by thoroughly polishing any one or two skills. When it comes to love, you are drawn to romance and you invest a lot of energy into this part of your life. You have a strong craving for intimate relationships, and if you are not careful, this can become an addiction. An extrovert by nature, you will not waste a second to tell someone that you are in love with that person. It would be best to give adequate thought before taking any major decision when it comes to the matters of the heart. Anybody from the opposite sex would find you interesting, adventurous, and a fun person to be with. In the long run, your fickle and carefree attitude can unknowingly break a lot of hearts before you finally decide to settle down. You can have a string of failed relationships if you head into any relationship without thinking twice. It is important for you to feel at ease with the person you want to live with for the rest of your life. The Gemini moon needs a twin soul who has a sharp mind, but most importantly, enough energy for long discussions that seem endless. The Gemini moon is an enchanting mate that is also like a fun childlike friend. Your ideal soulmate is someone with an adaptable outlook who helps soothe the nervous temperament. In return, the Gemini moon offers a relationship that is fresh and always evolving because of the endless search for variety. The moon in Gemini vibes well with moon in Aries, moon in Leo, moon in Libra, moon in Aquarius, and in some cases, moon in Sagittarius. So, overall, Gemini moon sign feels that there is too much to experience in just one lifetime and they want to see it all. They will always return to the one they love and they will share their stories with the ones they are comfortable with. And with the moon in Gemini, this is a never ending cycle that embraces all the people they care about so tightly. So that's all for Gemini moon people. Thanks for watching guys and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you soon.